Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. God grants us brand new mercies every single morning. All right, y'all, let's welcome Bishop William Murphy, the senior pastor of the Dream Center Church in Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning, Bishop Murphy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Bishop Murph. I want to pray for you this morning. Let's pray from Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 4. You will find favor and good repute in the sight of God and man. I want you to decree this over your day. Unusual favor. I pray for unusual favor for you today. I pray that the Holy Spirit would touch the hearts of people you barely know and lead them to bless you. I pray that the blessing of the Lord manifests in your life today in unusual ways through and from unusual people. I pray for help to come to you from outside of your circle and from people who won't fully understand why they're helping you. I pray that by the end of the day, you have 3 or 4 testimonies of how unusual things, good things, undeniably God things have happened for you unexpectedly and through unusual people. I pray that by the time you get home from work today, you'll be fully convinced that God still loves you, that God is still with you, and that God is still for you. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
All right, y'all, that's my brother, Bishop William Murphy, the senior pastor of the Dream Center Church in Atlanta. Thank you so much, Bishop. So let's get into this praise break right here at Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's about that time for the front page. What up, Alfredas?
What up, Ricky? It's Thursday, May 7th. Here's what's going on in the news. An arrest has been made in connection with that deadly mass shooting incident that happened at a campground in Edmond, Oklahoma last weekend. Police Chief J.D. Younger explains how it happened.
This incident began with a disturbance between 2 females attending the gathering that escalated into an altercation between rival gang members also attending the gathering. During the altercation, multiple subjects produced firearms and discharged in excess of 80 rounds, striking numerous individuals.
18-year-old Aviana Smith-Gray died earlier this week after suffering a gunshot wound to the head. Overall, Ricky, 23 people had gunshot-related injuries. Police arrested 18-year-old Jalen Davis yesterday, and he faced his first-degree murder charges, but more arrests are expected.
To be clear, Mr. Davis's arrest is not the conclusion of the investigation. It is merely the most recent development.
In other news, Ted Turner, the founder of CNN and really the founder of the 24-hour cable news cycle, is dead at the age of 87. At one time, Turner owned CNN, TBS, the Atlanta Braves, Atlanta Hawks, and pro wrestling company WCW. He also gave $1 billion to create the United Nations Foundation. He dealt with health issues in recent years, including a progressive brain disorder and pneumonia. Turning talks to Iran, President Trump says the talks have been very good within the last 24 hours.
They want to make a deal badly, and we'll see if we get there. If we get there, they can't have nuclear weapons. You know, it's very simple.
Iran is confirming that their government is reviewing a one-page memorandum of understanding that sets a framework to start negotiations of Iran's nuclear program at the end of the war. Now, if you happen to be on the right side of the trade before the headlines hit, your portfolio, your 401k, might look amazing today. Stocks surged. Oil prices dropped fast. Very much an if-you-know kind of market move. But for regular Americans standing at the pump, none of that relief showed up for us. Gas prices actually jumped past $4.50 a gallon yesterday. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Fox picks up by Reed, sidestep 3, got it! And a foul underneath. A dangerous time here for Minnesota as Wembanyama drills a deep 3.
Spurs, them San Antonio Spurs even the series, of course led by Victor Wembanyama, but the supporting cast was solid, man. 7 players from the Spurs had double digits as they beat Minnesota 133-95. They even that series 1 game apiece. In the meantime, Philadelphia 76ers, come on Philly, they was They was in the game. This was a great opportunity to take and steal a game, but they let the Knicks to close it out at the end of the fourth quarter. So Knicks won game 2, 108-102. They up 2-0. And I'm going to need a little bit more from Paul George. Let's just be honest. I know Tyrese Maxey is the guy in Philly, but right. Paul George need to be a little bit more of a takeover player in the fourth quarter, especially because Joel Embiid is out with an injury. Like, Paul George, come on, man. I know you're older and you're up in your career a little bit, but
step up, though.
You got to step up.
You're in the playoffs.
Let's go. Last but not least, man, the NCAA is pushing through to finalize steps for expanding the men's and women's NCAA basketball tournament from 68 teams to 76 teams. Now, I like how college football added more teams to the playoff system, but I don't know if I like this formula for adding teams to March Madness because they're going to probably add below 500 teams from the Power 5 conferences. Like, ain't no team with an under 500 record in conference should ever be in a tournament or some kind of playoff or whatever. So I don't know if I like this. I got to think about this and ponder on this a little bit more. That's my quick sports report. What you got coming up, Brat?
Man, Roxy, the next versus... Oh. I said, man, Roxy, the next versus battle was going down tonight, and we got it up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, just a few weeks after the Tank and Tyrese versus battle, another one is going down tonight. It's going to be Rick Ross versus French Montana. By the way, Rick Ross will be on the One Voyage cruise, so y'all check him out there. Go on and get them tickets. Now, the battle starts tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Instagram. This is going to be Rick Ross's second time doing verses. We know him for hits like Ashton Martin Music and Hustling. And back in the day, 2020, not back in the day, he battled 2 Chainz. So this is his second time. I feel like I knew I seen him do it before, and I don't remember that one. Do y'all remember him battling 2 Chainz?
I missed that one.
I missed that one too. Like, I'm like, where was I at? Because I be trying to watch the verses. So I don't even know who was it a winner for that one? Was it 2 Chainz or Rick Ross? Anybody know?
No,
I don't know either.
Who do y'all think would have won? Who do you think would have won?
I mean, Ross was. They both was.
Yeah, who got the most hits?
I don't know. Between him and 2 Chainz, I feel like 2 Chainz got that thing. I don't know. 2 Chainz. Ooh, 2 Chainz got some songs, and he got some collabs, but I know Rick Ross do too. So I don't know. But tonight it's going down with him and French Montana. So y'all check it out at 9:30. All right, y'all. Moving on. Actor Jennifer Lewis is speaking out about the Met Gala, and you know Miss Jennifer Lewis do not hold her tongue. She'll make a song about it, like the head. Here it go. She posted a video on social media where she called out the Hollywood elites for attending the Met Gala, despite all the things that Jeff Bezos and his wife have done. Now, Jeff Bezos was a sponsor and co-chair of this year's event, and here's what Jennifer Lewis had to say.
And then my girlfriend called and said, Jennifer, they showed up anyway. I said, but they cut nearly 30,000 jobs and gutted the Washington Post. They showed up anyway, posturing and posing, hoping to be the most. They cut $1 billion in funding for children's nutrition. And there they all were, vying for the next position. We're at war, and so many people are dying. How much fame do we need, y'all? How much more fame?
Wow.
But she not wrong, but
man.
Beyonce co-chaired that. If Beyonce does stuff, it goes. So she was the co-chair. She hadn't done it in over 10 years. So, I mean, Miss Lewis and all those people that's saying that, I'm sorry, Beyonce did it.
Say what?
I say so. So all the people that's complaining, all the celebrities that's talking about it, saying, you know, why'd y'all go? Beyonce co-chaired it. Talk to Beyonce.
Okay.
Talk to Beyonce, because when
Gary,
Beyonce speaks, everybody. Oh no, I love Beyonce, but when she speaks, everybody listen. Her husband is Jay-Z, and he's part of it. She was the co-chair. She hadn't done it over 10 years. They was glad to get her on. So I mean,
I wonder why she chose this year, this controversial year, to come back when Bezos would be there. I mean, you do make a good point.
It's a good conversation for sure.
Yeah.
It's a good conversation.
Definitely a good conversation. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media, So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Special K with the news you absolutely, positively cannot use. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time. Special K got news you positively, absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
That's right. I absolutely do have some news that you absolutely, positively can use today. And, here's some news you can use. You can get my book, Man Laws, The Unquestionable Rules for Real Men by Real Men. Hey, that applause was not nearly long enough.
It was so short.
That was so short and shady. Yeah, but you can get that bad boy. Follow me on Instagram at SpecialK913. Click that link, or you can go to Amazon and get that book. Now, today's news is sponsored by Gary's Berries.
Yep.
That's right. Tasty treats of fresh fruit and nuts dipped in chocolate just in time for Mother's Day. Gary's Berries. I don't know.
think any mother wants that.
Yeah, not sure that I'm going to get my mom any of those. But, hey, if you feel so inclined, check out Gary's Berries.
Gary's Berries.
Not to be confused.
I won't give my mama those short stories neither. That book.
What book?
That short story book he got, or that pamphlet.
A book of short stories.
Hey, man, I'm out here trying to save society, doggone it. Now, speaking of saving society, I'm coming up on 29 years of marriage. And let me tell you, I got some tips for the men out there that want to stay married or just think about getting married. Here's some nice tips that you might want to consider in finding your lifelong mate.
Oh, boy.
Let's start with this one. Marry a woman that you can hang out with on a week-long vacation with no schmecks and still have a great time. Think about that for a minute.
No what?
No schmeck. Sex.
Oh.
I'm trying to be, it's early. I'm trying to be kind.
Okay.
Marry a woman that looks just as good to you rolling out of bed at 5 a.m. that she did climbing in the bed at 10 p.m. Come on.
That ain't happening.
That's true. What
In
do you mean, Ricky?
2026, that's tough.
Yeah. No.
That's tough. You got to get you one that's 90s fine, if you know what I mean.
That's true. Hey,
Yeah,
let's
Neil
go
Long
with it.
them.
Yeah, Nia Long them.
I'm with it.
Lisa Ray them.
Yep.
Marry a woman that looks at DoorDash and microwave meals as absolute last resorts, not first options.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
Gotta be able to throw down in that kitchen a little bit.
All right, this one might be a little controversial. Never marry a woman that lets you live out your most depraved fantasies behind closed doors. You put those women in the rental car category. Here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Marry a woman that loves kids even if she doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
If you got a woman that don't like kids, I'm telling you, fellas, she is not a keeper.
Come on.
Marry a woman that's too classy to get into a street fight, yet will be ready to throw down to help you in a scuffle.
Absolutely.
That's
Come
what's
on,
up.
come on now.
That's what's up.
Marry a woman that gives her single friends reasons to look at her life as goals.
Oh, I like that.
Whenever you think, I can't do this anymore, just think about how much paperwork divorce filing takes.
Yeah.
Again, whenever you think, I can't do this no more, just think about the fact that the only meal you know how to prepare is scrambled eggs, hamburger helper, and a grilled cheese sandwich.
That's it.
And finally, if she ever says, don't worry about it, it's no problem, worry about it because it's definitely a problem. Come on now.
That's a good list.
If you're tired of the devil stealing, if you're tired of the devil killing, if you're tired of the devil destroying your life, you must order the personal package, and you got to order it right now. Woo! And get ready for supernatural miracles to take place in your home and your life. The God
Hallelujah.
is causing those powers to be destroyed. And Thelma, God is healing you. Who called my shout on the little
Hallelujah. Thank you.
God is healing you. Hold on, Obo Kosha.
Come on, Pastor Cody.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, I'm thinking y'all Rihanna's about to fire A$AP Rocky, honey. she's about to fire him. Now, it's being reported out that they were allegedly may have been arguing, fighting, whatever, after the Met Gala the other night. Now, they were in the beautiful Mercedes Sprinter, and honey, people spotted them. The way they were talking to each other, like they were really angry. Now, they were saying they had this beautiful night out. They were glad they were getting away from the kids and what have you. But they say in the footage captured by TMZ, they're saying that the couple was seen having a seemingly tense interaction in the back of a beautiful Sprinter van, honey. Oh, my God. I said, please. Now, in the video, they said Rihanna appeared to give Rocky a stern look, honey, after she spotted him chatting, y'all, with the creative director of Swarovski, Miss Giovanna Engelbert, honey, and Miss Tyler as well. Now, they say one of the clips made the rounds, honey, assuming, y'all, that Rihanna totally snubbed Tyler and that, honey, she might have been arguing with Rocky. But according to TMZ's source, they're saying that Rihanna and Rocky weren't fighting, but actually totally drained from a fully packed night. And I saw that video. They looked drained, honey. They was organized. They said it was a long day, honey. They said they were definitely running on empty and what have you. Now, they said...
They don't argue. Couples argue.
Right.
Well, at events.
Well, why you arguing?
Get tired because it can be little stuff, petty stuff.
Yeah, Well, they say Tyler, honey, she weighed in, honey, on the speculation in a TikTok post. She said, well, she revealed, y'all, that she had a brief interaction with Rihanna at the gala. Now, everyone knows, she said, I love Rick. Oh, my gosh. So I met her last night, and she was cool. Honey, they said, that's what Miss Tyler said. She also said that, she said, I met her, but I think she was occupied because when I went up to her, I was like, oh, hey. And she was like, oh, my baby daddy calling me. And then she left. And I was like, oh, maybe she was busy. So I don't know, honey. She said, I just felt awkward. I don't know how to say hi if I feel like somebody's busy, honey. And it went on and on. Miss Rihanna didn't want to be bothered with this girl. But now this Rihanna didn't want to be bothered with Tyler. Miss Tyler, she's a little cute girl, honey,
right?
And but this the woman from Swarovski, they said Rihanna really don't like her, and she was chatting it up, honey, with ASAP. But this is my thing, and y'all men.
Now who is Swarovski?
No, Swarovski's the crystal company, and this woman's the big wig over Swarovski.
Right.
But I feel this. If you with me, if we out together at an event, honey, and these women come up, honey, you just say hi and go.
Right.
You don't need to be talking.
Right.
You don't need to be talking. That is humiliating. Give me that. You don't need to be talking, honey, doing all that stuff.
Right.
Holding the conversation. That's embarrassing.
Right.
Because you know how women, honey, and then this woman probably single, and they say Rocky's a decent-looking guy, honey. She probably tried to have him.
I don't think he want her, though.
It's not about who they don't want, honey. They take whatever they could take, honey. She got money.
No, come on now.
Yes. Yeah. Well, honey, I'm sorry. I don't trust her.
No.
And honey, because honey, she all in this woman's man face, and Rihanna standing right there. Girl, no, you say hi to me and keep it moving. And she did.
What I do as a man, I always speak to the husband first, just out of respect or whatever. Like if I know the wife and don't know the husband, like after when I greet you and your husband, I'll run to your husband first and hug him up or whatever, so to embrace him so he can feel comfortable. Then. Because I talk to you every day, but I haven't seen your husband because he don't work with us.
Right.
So
that's just respectful.
Absolutely.
You're respectful of a relationship.
Well, and that's what these people should, these women should do, especially with Rihanna, with her man and stuff like that. So that's probably why they was arguing in that damn van. She probably let him know, you do it one more damn time, honey, you're going to be out in the streets. They already had an argument not too long ago.
She going to put him out in the streets.
Yeah, put him out in the streets.
Oh, my God.
She going to fold him. Fold it.
Yeah, not fold
him. No, ma'am.
Nah, so, honey, so I feel so bad for Rihanna.
No, ma'am.
So, honey, so we going to see how this all turn out. Watch later on, they ain't going to be together, honey, because this is their second argument that didn't happen within a month.
Oh my God.
You don't know what happens in the house.
It's okay.
Oh
People
my
have
gosh.
disagreements, Gary, when you're in a relationship. Everything ain't always going to be perfect.
Yeah, we have arguments in the 4 hours we work together. We have at least 3 or 4.
But that's different. We ain't together, honey. If you with me, you're going to respect me. You're not going to sit there and talk to no damn other woman about it and why I'm standing right there.
What if it's about business?
Well, you talk about business during business hours.
Okay, during business hours, it ain't nobody but the two of them alone. Now, do you want that?
Well, you talk on the damn phone and you ain't going to talk to them.
Oh, Lord.
You base everything around insecurity, right?
Well, whatever you want to call it.
Everything.
So I'm sorry, honey.
Everybody
no, ma'am,
insecure.
No, ma'am.
Ain't
baby.
nobody happy.
No, well, I'm
no
sorry,
trust
honey.
in the
what
marriage.
What did Stephanie Mills say? Keep away, girls. This one's all mine. Moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God. We need to pray, y'all, for Kim Kardashian. Did y'all hear the shocking news? Kim Kardashian, y'all, she hit pause, honey. They say, honey, she ain't gonna become a lawyer because she failed the test. Oh my gosh.
Where she failed the bar?
Yeah, honey. They said Kim Kardashian, she reported stepping back down from the California bar exam, honey, because her unsuccessful attempt last year. Now, according to TMZ, they said the reality star and the Skims founder, honey, realized, y'all, that she couldn't pass that damn test because she was so busy running black men. She should have been at home studying, but she was running damn black men, honey. What's his name? Lewis Hamilton. If she would have been running behind him, she could have been studying for that damn test. She would have passed it. But nevertheless, honey, they say, honey, this girl, honey, baby, she ain't, honey, she gonna put a pause on it because, honey, she ain't passed the doggone test. They say the 45-year-old
she failed that test a long time ago, Gary.
2025, dude.
But she didn't fail too. Now she putting it on pause, baby. She said, girl, I'm just not gonna do it no more because she ain't got time. She running men, honey. It ain't with
Oh my God.
Now you got to really study for the bar.
You sure got to study. You ain't got time.
California bar is the hardest one.
Yeah, well, honey.
Dating that man ain't the only thing Kim doing, Gary. She got a lot going on. She a business owner. She got a lot of kids. Like, she got a lot going on.
Well,
and she been with him for a little while. They just letting everybody know now.
Well, guess what? She ain't passing the test, so she ain't gonna be a lawyer.
She failed the test
last year.
year.
Did y'all know what time it is? Sha-la-la, Kim. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Malibu. On the high end, you say Malibu, and on the low, you say beautiful mauve. That's a beautiful color today.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got some wake-up calls. Hey, shout out to all the good teachers out there. Let's go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Hey, get it together. This moment lead you in your house shoes. So we be better. Let's go. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from. So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Tanya from Long Beach, Texas, and I am shouting out my daughter, Lauren Emily Brown, who teaches at Boulder Middle School in Tyler, Texas. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
I'm calling from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I just want to give a shout out to my sister, Tasha. She's the Dean of Students for Charlotte Metro School System. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, I am Tracy Johns. Good morning to all the teachers in Pittsburgh and everywhere. Teacher Chronicles wishing you the best week ever. We only got like 24 more days, y'all. Shout out, let's go, teachers! Wake up, wake up, wake up!
What's yours? We gonna let them know.
Come on.
Richmond, wake up. In Little Rock, wake up. Hey, Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. In Toledo, wake up. Des Moines, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brat.
You welcome, Rickey.
Hey, shout out to my daughter Avery. She's teaching over there at Sims Elementary in Rockdale County, Georgia. How about it?
Yes, sir. Big shout out to you, Avery. Hey, shout out to all the amazing teachers out there, man. We thank y'all for everything, y'all. We got Jeff Johnson coming up next with 3 things you need to know. You don't want to miss it. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know.
Man, listen, I am so blessed. It's May 7th, and it is my birthday. I am 53 years old.
Happy birthday, Jeff. Happy birthday, little boy.
Man,
No, baby.
I'll take that. Listen, y'all. So let me talk about this because we seriously are in an insane place. We got in Florida, Ron DeSantis, who we know about Ron DeSantis, he just signed a new congressional map that Democrats are already suing over, saying it aggressively redraws districts to give Republicans even more seats in Congress. We knew this was going to happen as a result of the Supreme Court decisions. We already know that it's going to weaken the voices of black and brown voters, and mostly black voters, and violates Florida's own fair districts rule. Then, in Tennessee, Republicans are proposing a map that would break apart Memphis's majority black congressional district.
Crazy.
It is literally one of the strongest congressional black districts in the country. And they've consistently had power to elect representatives of their choice. The goal, again, to turn Tennessee into a state with all Republican congressional seats. Then, in Virginia, the FBI raided the powerful Democratic state senator's home, Louise Lucas, who has been one of the most stalwart voices in pushing Democrat redistricting efforts in that state. Now, let's be clear. If corruption happens, it should always be investigated. But this is not what this is about. This timing is clearly about a raid that is about this woman being a fighter around the very thing that the Republicans have made priority number 1. And that is changing maps to remove black political power. And I don't care what anybody says. They can say that this is about being a Democrat. This is not about being a Democrat. This is aligned with their racist ideology because this is about removing black political power. So the Voting Rights Act helped us prevent states from diluting our power. But this Supreme Court decision has said it is time to remove black political power. And so whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, or exhausted by it all, we should all be concerned at a higher level than we ever had before. And for everybody that talked about why that voting doesn't matter, damn it, y'all. This is why state legislatures matter, attorney generals matter, secretaries of state matter, those that have controlled the voting rules. So for my birthday, I would ask you, I don't care what you've done in the past. I don't care where you've been in the past. If you like me at all, would love to give me a birthday gift on my 53rd birthday, I ask that you would give $5.30 or $53 to any candidate, any organizer, any local group, any voting rights group, any mentorship program, somebody doing work that you think matters. Please give them something. We need to support our organizations that are fighting on this front because this is not a game. And I don't care what the Supreme Court did. We still have opportunities to fight inside the states, and we have to do it on a higher level. If we are not outraged in this moment, we are saying take all of our power away, and whatever we get, we're comfortable with it. That's not who we are, y'all. Let's show something different. Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Not only let me know how you think, let me know who you gave to, because we need you now more than ever.
Man, I hope your birthday is awesome, Jeff. We always appreciate you, man.
Man, listen, starting my birthday with you, no BS. Starting my birthday with you, brother,
we're gonna be nice,
is a gift in of itself.
We're going to be nice, man. I'm going to send you a gift card where you can go.
Don't even do it.
Firehouse or something, Subway or something.
Don't even do it, Rick.
Sandwich. Sandwich. You sandwich word. I'll never send you the Outback. Definitely nothing more than Subway or Firehouse.
Oh, come on, Jeffrey.
Man, listen.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey! John, Chicken and Waffle Mix going down with John Lion on the ones and twos. What up, John?
I'm good, man. You don't know, just starting up bright and early in the morning, man. And of course, you hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Black Tony, what's up?
Oh, man. You finna be happy about this.
Darius, come on, man. Darius.
Oh, no.
Where you at,
on.
man?
This for the people.
Y'all can't do this, man. Look, if you filling in for Black Tony, who calls in sick every day.
You acting like that now, but I'm finna tell you something. You know how the light
I'm mad right now, bro.
Okay, let me tell you. If you just give me a moment to just tell you my case study. I found out something for all of us, bro. Yes, I'm telling you, we gonna get it. Because we all have to be enlightened, right?
Okay.
A professor.
So I finally studied what work really is, and it just don't fit me spiritually. First of all, can I ask you a question without you answering? Who invented work? That had to be somebody miserable. A man woke up one day and said, everybody, leave the house early, tired, mad, sit in traffic, then stare at each other under fluorescent lights. That ain't natural, Rick. That ain't natural. Let me tell you what else don't do it. Hear me. Don't you dare interrupt. Listen. Birds don't clock in. Lions don't got supervisors. You ever seen a squirrel late for a meeting? No. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, we judging people for calling off when really they might be leaders trying to bring us back to simplicity, bro. Let me tell you ready? Yeah. People that call out work are visionaries. Because what are we really doing? This whole setup feel mysterious. You heard about the pyramids and the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah.
That ain't nothing but conference rooms with the same damn energy. Let me tell you something. Folks just waking up into spaces every morning and walking in there not fully understanding what's happening. Then every Friday, everybody happy. That should tell us something, Rick. If people celebrate escaping a place on every Friday, maybe that place ain't it.
think he's saying he ain't coming.
Let me tell you, my alarm clock looked at me this morning and said, "Brother, this cannot be your purpose."
Oh, gosh.
Wait a minute, who said that again?
You,
it's an alarm clock.
My alarm clock. It was, but then, but you going too deep. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm gonna really want the listeners to manifest. Ask yourself on your way to work. Go ahead to work, because I know everybody ain't strong like me.
Right.
But go on here to work and think about what are you really doing. And man, so y'all, let me see. Are y'all gonna be up there tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll be up here.
Well, I tell you what I'm gonna do with all of y'all being there tomorrow, because somebody got to make the sacrifice. You hear me? What I'm gonna do is sit my ass right here.
You can't cut it up, because I can't hear. Cut it up. So did you pull this up on your Netflix or your hula hoop? See, to me, it could be a better movie if they didn't have all that cussing and B this, F this. Okay, now what is the air on? It is cold in here. Now, you know that's how they found Geraldine's daughter. They found her in a ditch. Yeah, she wasn't dead. She was drunk. Lord, he just killing everybody. Is you got your door locked? Okay, now this ain't got no commercials, do it? She played in that movie with Will Smith. Okay, now who is that? When you normally watch your movies, you don't have to have nothing to eat or drink. He killed somebody else. Okay, now hold on. She went back to the house for her purse. Okay, well, she wanted that. Okay, now did you like the movie? Because you liked it. You liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I liked some parts of it.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all remember the song, I Wish I Had Jesse's Girl? Well,
I wish I had Jesse's girl.
Yes, Lord. Well, everybody talking about
Where
Jesse.
can I find a woman like that?
Don't get us started, right?
That's Jesse Williams, where he found his new wife. And it's been reported out that Mr. Jesse Williams, you know, from Grey's Anatomy, and we all know Jesse Williams. Remember, he received that big award, honey, the 2016 BET Humanitarian Award, honey, when he was talking about Black Lives Matter and black people and women and all, and he had just divorced his beautiful black wife. Well, now it's been reported out that Jesse just secretly eloped, honey, with actress Alejandra Onaniva. Now, they were saying sources telling TMZ.
What's her name, Gary?
Alejandra Onaniva.
See, that's wrong.
That's not right. Wrong. Onieva. Onaniva.
Onaniva.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They say sources are saying telling TMZ that the couple tied the knot, honey, a few months ago, honey, at a super secret ceremony. Now, they met back in 2025 while filming the series Hotel Castiglione in Italy.
What?
They say...
What?
What?
He trying to move fast.
Yeah, buddy.
You try to slide by that thing there.
They say Jesse played a former Marine in the show, honey, while Miss Alejandra starred opposite of him. Now, Miss Alejandra is 33. She's a native of Madrid, Spain. Now, she appeared in local TV series, honey, before appearing in the first season of the Spanish Netflix series Altamar. Now, they're saying back in, early fall, they said the couple took their relationship public, first in Madrid, then appearing at a Rome premiere where they were seen holding hands on that touching. Now, they say Jesse, he's 44-year-old. He's 44. He shares 2 children, honey, with his ex-wife, Miss Aaron Drake. I feel so bad for Aaron Drake. He did her so dirty, Ricky.
You think so?
Yeah, he did her bad, honey. She's an attorney, too. They're saying, honey, that she finalized the divorce back in 2017 after a bitter 3-year battle. Now, Jesse and Aaron, they share joint custody, joint legal, honey, of their 2 children, Maceo and Sadie. Now, as part of the divorce settlement, Aaron kept the former family home in Los Angeles, as well as the home in Brooklyn, New York, and in Oakland, California. So that's good. She needed shelter. And they say Jesse agreed to pay her child support. He only gave her spousal support of $100,000 a month. And Jesse and Aaron, y'all, were married for 5 years, y'all. But now everybody said, but you was up here doing all this pro-black talking and stuff, honey, but you left Aaron, honey. Now you got Alejandra. So, you know,
where is she?
Alejandra?
Yeah.
She's from Spain, so I guess she's a Spaniard.
Okay.
something like that. But anyway, honey, it's just so sad. I feel sorry. But, congratulations, that he got him a new woman and stuff like that. It's amazing how y'all men get up there and talk that talk, honey, all that black talk. But then, honey, at the end of the day,
marching with the NAACP and then going home with Becky. That's what you're saying.
Yep.
But you know what I think? I think like either his mom or is somebody white, like his mom white?
Yeah, somebody is of European
so
descent.
Sometimes, you marry your mama. Or you get her sooner or later.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
That means my husband. Never mind.
Never
mind.
Good point.
Keep your mouth quiet. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Nene Leakes, baby, she said she is open, honey, to rebuilding her relationship with Andy Cohen years after suing Bravo and later dismissing the case. Now, during a recent interview, y'all, the former Real Housewives of Atlanta star revealed, y'all, that she and Andy Cohen have exchanged text messages since her 2022 lawsuit against Bravo was dropped. Now, Nene 58 said that they have not yet reunited in person, but she appears ready, y'all, to leave past tensions behind. She said, quote, "I'm the kind of person that good or bad, time heals, y'all." She said, you don't have to be best or anything like that, but I move forward and I'm not, y'all, into holding negative energy. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the reality star previously sued Bravo, y'all, NBC, Universal, and Cohen alleged, y'all, that the network fostered and tolerated a hostile and racist work environment. Now, the lawsuit also claimed, y'all, that Nene's complaints about alleged racist remarks made by former castmate Kim Zolciak Bierman were ignored. Now, Ms. Leakes ultimately dismissed the lawsuit several months ago. She said, quote, "I guess the question would be, what would it take, y'all, to get back, honey, on those terms?" She told the interview about Andy Cohen, which Andy Cohen, I mean, she's putting up back. She's going to be back on another show, which is good. She's going to be, they said she's going to be appearing on the Ultimate Girls Trip Roaring 20th show. So congratulations to Nene, but I don't know what Andy Cohen is going to do because, honey, that's been a while, and, they haven't really, severed their ties and talked. Yeah, but, they've been texting each other.
Right.
So, so can y'all forgive if it get put back, honey?
You can forgive, but you don't forget.
Yeah. Exactly. Because, and I it's just like I was telling somebody the other day about, how they were saying all these things when we were kids growing up. That's just not true. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words are never hurt.
Oh,
words
yeah, they hurt. They do hurt.
They hurt. You rewind that tape in your head.
Absolutely.
You could pop me, honey, and then that little feeling go away, but honey, not those words. So let's see how this all work out.
Profound, what you just said.
So profound.
Great orator.
Yes, thank you so much. Honey.
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on, child. My final story. Portia Williams once again reflecting on Kenya Moore's shocking exit, y'all, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, they said she spoke with Carlos King and Miss Williams, honey, addressed that Kenya's exit, y'all, what it meant for the show. And she said, no, she said it didn't. She said that when she asked if it made her nervous, she said, I was excited, honey, to be, honey, in the same space as Kenya again. She said, y'all, that she entered season with uncertainty about their relationship. She said, I didn't know what the hell that was going to look like. She said, but she said, I knew that she was going to hold a great space for me. And that's nice because Portia and Kenya, I like both of them.
Yeah.
They both good. And I hope Kenya, make a comeback because it was sad, Rick. I don't know if you saw it. They threw all her hair dryers and all her stuff from her beauty shop on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
They had to just sit on the
I
sidewalk.
went down there and got me one of them stations.
Yeah.
Doggone bet you. Shoot. Later come over there and do my daughter's braids. I went down there and got me some. Got 2 hair dryers and everything.
Yeah, and the girl, honey, that started all this here mess, honey, she just drove by, honey, and saw that girl hair dryers and stuff sitting on the sidewalk and was taking pictures. Isn't that something? How could you do that?
And got some of Brat and Judy products that they had.
Yeah, they did have some kaleidoscope bottles sitting down there. I thought I saw, honey. Yeah. So,
put all of it out. Ain't that something?
Maybe the owner of the shop said, get it out. They get it out.
Gary.
Oh, that's what he said.
Don't.
That's what they said. He said. They said. He said.
There go Day. There go Day.
Yeah.
Don't do this, Gary.
Yeah, but honey, those girls say good. They said put the rollers out to the pink ones and all. Get them out.
Not the rollers.
Now that they said it did, y'all know what time it is.
Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la.
The color of the day is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is Malibu. On the high end, you say Malibu, and the low end, just say Love.
Yeah, somebody flew a drone over that beauty shop and took them damn pictures.
What's wrong with you, man?
As this music was playing.
No.
Yes, baby, the drone.
Somebody flew that drone and saw all that stuff outside on the streets.
They saw pink car marshal rise off. Bone rollers, honey.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, from the streets of Atlanta to global hip-hop influence. You know him from classics like Let's Get It, Thug Motivation 101, and a legacy that helped shape trap music as we know it. Y'all, please welcome to the show Snowman himself, Young Jeezy. What up,
Jeezy?
What's up? How you feeling, brother? How you feeling?
Man, I'm good. Thank you for waking up early.
Yes, sir. Got to do it for my guy, man. How you been, Rick?
Hey, I've been doing good, man.
What up, boy? How
Man,
you?
what's up, baby?
I'm
Come
chilling,
on,
baby.
baby.
I'm chilling,
Good.
chilling.
I'm good. I see you out there living. I love it. You know,
Yes,
my
good
sister.
to hear your voice. Absolutely.
Good to hear you.
Absolutely.
Man, I saw clips from the kickoff of your Legend of the Snowman Vegas residency, man. It looked absolutely incredible.
Yes.
I have to ask, how did it feel when you stepped out on that stage this weekend?
It was, this is something we've been working on for a second. It was surreal because, to get a Vegas residency is also a big deal, but to also see a vision actually unfold in front of, culture, it was a real moment because, most people think this is a show. We've been seeing Jeezy for years. We're going to pull up. I think everybody left like, wow, like this was actually an experience. And that's what I was most excited about. The culture having an experience in the music capital of the world, the entertainment capital of the world.
That's what's up, Jeezy. I just feel like, you keep reinventing yourself every time. Like you always add something fly to it each year and each time that we see you. I remember the first time I went to your video shoot, the first video you did in Miami.
Yeah.
And we was on that roof, bruh. First of all, nobody had ever gave me like $5,000 to just throw in the air. You know what I'm saying? So that was an experience right there for me. And I had been in the game for a minute. I was the brat. You know what I'm saying? Like doing my thing. But I was just happy for that experience. Thank you to you and Meech for, showing me that. And it was just like, wow, it was a whole new thing for the whole culture. You know what I'm saying? So when you look back at Let's Get It and Thug Motivation 101, did you realize at that time you were shaping a whole movement in hip-hop, bro?
You know what it was? For me, I just wanted to be heard under the circumstances, with everything going on in real life. You didn't know if you was going to be around. So I put everything I had into that album. And probably the best thing I ever did, probably, that year when you had your roughest year and you wrote in your journal and you wrote every page and it was real. And then you go back and read that journal 20 years later and you go, damn, I did the right thing. You know what I mean? So for me, I did the right thing by putting my life and my truth in that album because 20 years later, that's still my foundation. You know, and I told him back then I was a corporate thug, so I ain't telling no lies. I'm still corporate thugging.
Do you feel like your impact on trap music is fully recognized, or is it still, more credit due?
It's crazy, Ricky. Like, I never looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like when you take Martin Luther King, like, I don't think he was looking at it, he was going to be a civil rights leader. Right. He was just doing what was in his heart. For me, I'm just for the truth for the people. So, like, for me, never really, because I was in the trap. I definitely didn't want to, to be the king of that. Right. You know what I mean? So, but I never looked at it like that. But what I do love, and you know how much I love Tupac, is that he stood for something. And I think what I stood for, the trap element in it, but what it was, the bigger vision was becoming something that could evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from that and representing that, but also being greater than that because you're bigger than your circumstances. So when people say trap, to me, I kind of look at it as like they kind of trying to box you in a little bit because it's almost like you can't look at, some of the greats and just put them in the box. And to me, like, trap is such a small piece of who I am and a small piece of what our culture is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, that's just one thing, but we so much more. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
So what would you say, speaking of, what was the hardest lesson you had to learn while transitioning from those street narratives to mainstream success?
Ooh. Man, you gotta go to war with yourself, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a worthy opponent. You know what I mean? I hate to have to fight me. You know, I had to really do some soul searching, and and I'm serious about, this. This is way bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a nobody's mentor. I ain't trying to be. I'm just like, my mission in life is to show my people that you can do anything you want to do, and you can go in and deal with things that you've been through and become a better individual in whatever field you in. You know what I'm saying? Because, for me, it was spiritual, it was clarity, it was all these things. But, I'd realized, like, black men, we don't got no outlets, and we don't got nobody to look at and say, damn, you see how he did that? But that's my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day I get up, I'm like, how can I do this better? Can I be better? How can I get this information back? How can I show my people? How can I get my people here? How can I get them there? That's what the Vegas was all about. It's like, we supposed to be there. It wasn't no opening weekend. That was our welcome home party. Like, how the hell we not in Vegas?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
You said that. You said that I had to fight myself, and I am a worthy opponent. I'm taking that home.
Yeah, me too. We gonna steal that from you. We gonna borrow that one. So look, Jeezy, has fatherhood, maturity, and life experience changed the way you approach music now, the way you write?
I think it approaches the way that I carry myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the music that I wrote that people love was catalog music, and I respect that, you know what I mean? Because that's when I was going through the realest things. But, fatherhood has definitely shaped why I make my decisions, why I carry myself, and why I live my life. You know what I mean? Even on the health tip, I know you just had, a child, so congratulations. And it's just like, you want to be here for your kids. Like, you want to be here, you want to be healthy, you want to be peaceful, you don't want to be stressed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just
you don't want to be cussing people out.
Right. Y'all know young Jeezy. Don't play now. Y'all know.
I know now. Yeah, I know now.
Right. Yes. So, but now I'm in such a good place, and it's nothing but love around me. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, for me, like, that's how I base my decisions. So I'm not about to go out here and do nothing crazy, because I love my life. I love my kids. I love, my coach. I love what I do. That's how I make my decisions, based on if this is aligned with my peace or not. Because if it ain't aligned with my peace, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Oh, man, there ain't nothing to apologize for when it comes to protecting your peace. And if you miss any part of this interview, you can check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. All right? More with Jeezy coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got Jeezy in the building. All right, Jeezy, I'm not saying no names, but somebody in the room has a question.
So now I know you've been busy and been working and doing all your concerts.
I already know what this is.
Yes, yes, sir. I couldn't wait to talk to you.
You've been sitting back there laying.
Hey, Jeezy, the sniper.
So, Jeezy, first question. I mean, have you seen the Jackson movie?
I have not. I heard good things, though.
Yeah, good movie. Because I was going to ask you, so have you spoke with Nia?
Well, I have not. I haven't spoke to her. I haven't spoke with her.
Oh.
How did she do?
She did great, Jeezy, in the movie. She played Catherine Jackson. She did a great part. I loved her part in the movie, though, so she's doing good. But anyway, moving on from that, so are you dating these days?
What you think? Just sit around and play PlayStation all day?
I'm focused.
That means none of your business.
What'd you say, Jeezy?
He's focused.
You focused?
I'm focused. Hey, look. The same thing I've been telling you for 10 years. I'm focused.
Right. I was hoping you would hear me change that answer.
And you always talk about ownership. What does financial freedom actually look like to you today?
I mean, it's betting on yourself. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, betting on yourself. I mean, can't nobody pay me to do something that I do. And I think you got to bet on yourself. That's what gives you, the freedom and just, the range to do things that are, just colossal, because if you're doing it and somebody's paying you to do it, that's not freedom. And from my first mixtapes to my first albums, my first videos, like even what Brat was talking about, I paid for it myself. You know what I'm saying? That allowed me the freedom to be who I am. if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never have to like conform to any type of system, you know.
If Young Jeezy 2005 met Young Jeezy today, what would they argue about?
Man, probably what they wearing. You know, Jeezy today, like he like the Taylor suits. You know what I mean? Jeezy back then, he wanted to wear Dickie suits. You know what I mean? So, you know, they probably bump heads there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go. You know, we gonna go Dickie suit or a Mary suit. We gotta figure it out.
When we look back on them clothes, boy. We look back on them clothes. It's hard to watch, boy. Facts.
Yes. I want to know what's a misconception that people have about you.
I don't really think. Well, if you know me, I don't think there's any misconceptions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my life was chaotic, and I'm in a great place now. You know what I mean? I think that when people look at you and think you're supposed to be, you know, somebody they met in 05, I think that's very confusing. I mean, Rickey Smiley, I met him in 05. He's definitely not the same Ricky. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Stomach and all, dog.
So.
Hey, man, no, man, I just want to, say that, man, thank you for always supporting us, and, we always support you, and thank you for coming on the show. I just appreciate everything you do, and I want to let everybody know, everybody all over the country. Hey, Jeezy, we just went on in Philly, man. Say what's up to everybody in Philly right quick.
Oh, man, you know I love Philadelphia, man. Y'all got to pull up on me out of Las Vegas, man. Come see the residency. You know, Philly always in the building, man. I love Philly to death. They always show me love. So shout out to Philly, baby.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all get your tickets to the additional dates. Just add it to this Vegas residency, man. Listen, man, Legend of the Snowman. Hey, Jeezy, let everybody know where they can get their tickets.
You can get your tickets right now at legendofthesnowman.com or Ticketmasters, baby. Y'all pull up on me. Y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate y'all. Ricky, love y'all. Congratulations, Brat. Y'all know what it is.
Thank you so much.
Love,
we're going to pull up to that residency. My wife
sir. We love you
so
too.
we're going to come in that thing sharp.
Come on.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, now.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Jeezy in the building. Yes, sir. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all. Listen. Hey, I'm going to be hosting the Voyage one. That's right, y'all. The One Voyage Cruise 2026, man. It's a party with a purpose. And we said, come on, y'all, make some noise.
Yeah, go.
Gary, you ready?
I am ready, baby.
That first cruise got you right, though, right?
Yeah, and that was my first cruise.
You actually had a good time.
I sure did, and I would have never thought that, honey. And whatever
I told you.
I had a ball on that balcony. It made me a little nervous, but, honey, I got past it.
Jesus took us down the water.
He took us down the water.
And back, safe and sound. Ain't he good?
Yes, he's good. Hallelujah. Shalala, shalala.
Yeah, shalala, la, 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 la. Hey, man, we're going to have so much fun, man. We're going to sail October the 26th through November the 1st on Virgin Voyage's Resilient Lady. And it's a party with a purpose, and it is in support of the UNCF OneVoyageCruise.com. Go to OneVoyageCruise.com or call 214-495-1963. Alfredas, what are you looking forward to the most?
I mean, this is sad, but I want to see what Gary wears every day. I know he's picking out his outfits right now.
You ought to be tired of that. He do that. He do the most every morning. Every morning.
But I'm excited about seeing T.I. I'm really excited to see T.I. and to just relax. I've never been on a cruise.
Oh, really?
I am so excited.
Come on, man. I'm glad that you're going to get to experience that. Rock Teaser, are you excited about Rick Ross?
Come on, the boss, man. Keith Sweat going to be in the building, dog. When I heard
last forever.
Come on, man. Keith going to be in the building. Then we got the old school, man. SOS Band, Commodores, Ohio
Wait a minute.
players.
Did you say the SOS Band and the Commodores?
They coming, dog. They coming.
Right. But I really want to see Confunction.
Yes, sir.
And the Ohio players.
And DJ Kid. Capri.
Yes, sir. Capri. And everybody, DC, y'all know EU, y'all know Sugar Bear is going to be in the building, man. Karen White.
Oh, I love Miss White. Superwoman.
And all of the Southern Soul fans, King George is going to be there. 803 Fresh, Fat Daddy.
Come on, dog.
And for all the people that are saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized, got Jesus on your side and you running for your life. We got Jonathan McReynolds is going to be on the cruise. We got Jacqueline Carr.
Come on.
We got Hezekiah Walker.
Hey.
That's going to be on the cruise, man. And listen, y'all, I will be doing my famous karaoke night. Karaoke night is going to be the bomb. I'm so excited about that, man. I'm looking forward to hosting that. Steve Brown gonna be in the building, so we're gonna be hold on, just give me a chance. We're gonna have a whole lot. Just give me a minute. Yeah, a whole lot. Trying, ain't it? My God, today.
Overzealous.
Yeah. He said it right when I said his name. I was just going to get to the comedian. But look, there's going to be a whole lot of comedians going to be there. Lord Jesus, I hope they book Lou Nail.
Oh,
I love
God.
Lou Nail.
Yeah. You know, everybody know that Lou Nail my side piece.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, boy. I'm trying to take my say what, Brat?
Me and my side piece.
Yes. So it's going to be a lot of comedians on the cruise this year. Now, a lot of comedians. I'm talking about comedy all throughout the boat, throughout the whole night. Or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, you damn right. Don't you ever forget about stand-up comedy, because comedy is what carry everything and keep everything going and holding everything over. So shout out to all the comics that's going to be there. We're going to have that
I'm
list
getting
for
me
you.
a tattoo.
Come on now.
A tattoo?
I'm getting me a tattoo. They got a tattoo parlor.
Shut up.
And we want everybody to know that Wi-Fi is included. This is huge.
Yes.
Wi-Fi is included, y'all. 20 eateries included, 20 restaurants, so you ain't got to worry about them buffets grabbing them spoons that everybody touch. It ain't going to be no Piccadillys and no Golden Corral on there. I'm talking about 20 eateries. Late night bites, fun ship excursions, beauty salon, nail salon, barbershop, tattoo parlor, wellness seminars and panels. And a portion of the cabin will cost, will allow you to get a tax donation receipt for the 2026 tax year. So I'll be hosting the One Voyage 2026 on Virgin October the 26th through November the 1st. Look, make sure you book your cabin and help us raise funds for the United Negro College Fund. Go to onevoyagecruise.com. That's onevoyagecruise.com or call 214-495-1963. 214-495-1963.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 27 minutes after the hour, we got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Thursday, May 7th. Here's what's going on in the news. Elon Musk is catching heat from Wall Street, civil rights groups, and state lawmakers all at the same time. First, Musk settled an SEC lawsuit over Twitter after regulators claimed he quietly bought stock before announcing his takeover plans, a move that allegedly saved him about $150 million. Musk says it wasn't intentional. Sure. Meanwhile, in Memphis, the NAACP and environmental groups are suing XAI, claiming pollution from a data center there, Ricky, is hitting nearby black neighborhoods the hardest. And now XAI is suing Colorado over a new law meant to stop AI discrimination in hiring, housing, healthcare, and loans, because as AI becomes more common, a lot of people are asking the same question. If biased data goes in, what kind of decisions come out? In other news, the FDA has quietly pulled back several studies involving COVID-19 and shingles vaccines. Officials say the research may have made claims that the data didn't fully prove. But critics say the bigger issue is this. People want to know who decides what research gets released, what gets held back, and whether politics is playing too big of a role in science behind the scenes. And Ricky, Google is making a move that some people are excited about and some are kind of nervous. The company is now using blogs and online forums to help generate some AI search Googles or answers. So here's the deal. Google says people want real experiences and practical advice, not just textbook facts. But critics say this is going to blur the line between verified information and internet gossip, and that rumors, conspiracy theories, and bad advice could start showing up actual factual information. And that's a dangerous shift, Ricky, because now AI isn't just finding information anymore. It's deciding what sounds believable. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Fox picked up by Reed, sidestep three, got it! And a foul underneath. A dangerous time here for Minnesota as Wembanyama drills a deep three.
Yeah, them San Antonio Spurs whooped Minnesota last night. Spurs even the series up, led by Victor Wembanyama, but the supporting cast was solid. They had 7 players in double figures. My prediction, San Antonio Spurs going to probably win the next 3 and go ahead and close this thing out. In the meantime, Philly and the Knicks was going at it last night. This was Philly's opportunity to steal a game, but faded at the end in the fourth quarter, man. I know Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, he's the guy out there, and he's a dog. He should be the guy. But I'm going to need Paul George to be more of a takeover player in the fourth quarter, especially that Joel Embiid is out with an injury. Like, Paul George, come on, man. If you say you got more left in the tank, you need to show me that. Last but not least, man, the NCAA is pursuing through final steps to expanding the men's and women's NCAA basketball tournaments from 68 teams up to 76 teams. I don't know if I like this, man. Because all they're going to try to do is put under 500 teams from these Power 5 conferences from coaches that are crying that they didn't get into the tournament. If you under 500, you don't belong in the tournament.
Okay.
Like if you don't perform over 500 in your conference, you don't belong in the tournament. Now, mid-major teams, mid-major colleges that deserve a shot, okay, I can relate to that. But we can talk about it more on sports, man. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Ray got the hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, since the Michael Jackson biopic premiered in theaters, his music catalog has shattered streaming records, okay? Achieving his biggest streaming ever with his solo catalog, pulling in 137.5 million on-demand streams in 1 week here in the U.S. That is crazy. Michael Jackson has also surged to #1 on global digital artist rankings, surpassing artists like Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber. Thriller re-entered the Billboard 200 charts at #7, and not only has Michael Jackson's music been massive streams since the movie came out, so has his catalogs of the Jacksons and the Jackson 5. So congratulations go out to all of them. That is crazy. That is good. That's awesome. I know they happy. I know the estate happy. All right, y'all, moving on. Usher is using his R&B tour with Chris Brown as a platform to create a real career opportunity for the next generation. Now, he's teaming up with the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Detroit, and together they have announced the launch of a program called Entertainment Industry Club Live Touring Edition. Now, it's a program built to open the doors for young adults pursuing careers in the entertainment industry. Interns ages 18 and older will be selected to work across key areas of the live touring operations, including tour production, wardrobe, multimedia, community impact, and operations. So applications are now open at ushersnewlook.org under the Entertainment Industry Club section. And let me let y'all know that the R&B tour kicks off June 26th in Denver and runs through December 11th in Tampa. So congratulations go out to them. It's always a great thing when you're doing something for the younger generation, the Boys and the Girls Club. That is what's up. This tour gonna be crazy, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all got y'all tickets yet?
I don't have any tickets yet. What about y'all?
Are y'all going? Y'all plan on going to
which
see
concert on Brad Tim?
Usher and Chris Brown.
I would
they got
love
any
to
comp
go.
tickets?
Yeah, they.
Oh, I would love to go.
I don't want to pay $2,500 to sit at the top of the stadium.
Gotta save up. Gotta find a way to get there, though, man. We gotta.
I could get a comp
get a
ticket, baby.
staff
I'm there,
T-shirt.
honey.
Right?
Not a staff
I
t-shirt.
will get one.
I'm on a fixed income.
Same.
Just an application to get a job at the arena.
Yeah, staff T-shirt with one of them
If they
earpieces.
can put me down selling popcorn.
Right.
Nah. But while y'all saying all that, Brad is friends with all those people, and she's going to get us some tickets, and that's going to be it.
I'm going to put that pressure on her. I had a damn cotton candy rack like they was at the Universal Circus.
Okay.
Walk around with them little toys that spin around that light up.
Okay. Nah.
The bubbles.
Is the Universal Circus in ATL right now? I thought I saw
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're doing shows. They got them down south, and then they're going to do some more shows I think right now in Gwinnett. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Universal Circus, man. Shout out to Universal Circus.
Yes.
We had a good time. They turned Birmingham all the way out. And I shout out to Denise Howard. Shout out to Jeffrey. Shout out to my biological dad,
and your daddy.
Zeke. My dad is Zeke. Oh yeah, man. I'm excited, man. I'm going down there. I think I'm gonna go see my dad tonight, man. My dad works so hard, and he's so proud of me. Yeah, I'm buying him a pair of little pants.
You know how long it's in Atlanta?
Get him a jumpsuit.
Oh gosh,
how
About
long
a
is
month.
it in Atlanta? Do you know?
Over a month,
Okay.
Brandon. About a month, they say. Over a month.
Yeah, Atlanta,
Okay.
boy. Yes.
Okay, one of y'all got the hook up. I need to go down there. I need to
I
go
need to
see
go
what's
there
up.
too, baby. Them damn motorcycles, that thing got me, boy. Them damn motorcycles. Oh my God, man! Listen, I'm telling you, that's one of the best shows I've seen, man. Them damn motorcycles
Have you on
got
edge.
me. Yes, sir.
For real?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, man. They got some unique stuff, man.
Amazing show.
Okay.
Shout out to Denise Howard, man. The talent.
Yeah, Denise
That's
Howard, man.
what's up.
She,
What's up,
a lot of
Denise?
comics started our career. She run the Universal Soul Circus now.
Yeah, Brad, you can sell some popcorn with me, girl. We can get in.
Okay, well let's do it, Gary. Let's
Yes,
do it.
honey.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Popcorn, honey.